Hey, what's going on? Top male Beachbody coach Scotty Hobbs, overcoming cold in this family here, but we're doing it. Today was day 23 of the Masters Hammer and Chisel. Feeling excited and motivated about our transformation because this is not just a transformation program, this is our life. The one thing that's keeping me motivated on track right now to work extra hard and do a little more than expected is we have the Success Club trip coming up in just a few months. It's not that far away. It's in March. We're going to Jamaica on a cruise for the 2016 Success Club trip. Watch my next video because I'm going to talk about how you can get to the Success Club trip in 2017 in the Dominican Republic. It's going to be important that you are ready to get, and committed now, and you make that decision that you are going and you're taking your spouse or guest with you. So my topic I want to talk about today is a scenario. I want you to think about this scenario. I put it on Facebook this morning to kind of get an idea. Luckily, because you attract who you are, my Facebook page, my YouTube channel is full of positive, like-minded people. So the results are a little bit different than I was expecting or thinking about, but it's a good thing. It's exactly what I've wanted and been able to create in my life in the last 5 years. So here's the scenario. You walk into a bank. You watching this video, you walk into a bank. There's 50 people in there. An armed robber comes in, fires one shot, hits you in the arm. Okay, you're shot in the arm. Everybody escapes, the robber goes, and that's it. You know, everything is okay, you don't die, you're shot in the arm, you're all bandaged up. You go to work, and you know, the next couple days later, you see your friends, family, neighbors, co-workers. My question to you is, when you explain this event, were you lucky or were you unlucky? So think about it. Were you lucky or unlucky? So why am I talking about this today? And I'm going to give you a second to think about that. Were you lucky or unlucky? And here's the scenario. And here's what happens. It's about in people in general, not the people that we attract to our Facebook and to our YouTube channel, which is you. And if you're not this person yet, my goal is that you can become this person. I'll give you some tips at the end of this video on how to become that person. But about 70% of people say they were unlucky, and their answers were something like this. I'm unlucky because there were 50 people in that room, and I happened to be the one that gets shot. They were unlucky because they said there had to have been somebody that was more deserving than me. I'm a good person. There had to have been somebody that deserved that more than me. And there was answers like that. And 70% of people think like that in life in general, so I need you to understand that. Now, on the other hand, those that were lucky, their thoughts and their answers and their responses and your response might be, I'm lucky because I did not get shot in the head. I'm lucky because it was just a flesh wound to the arm and I'm okay. No vitals, I'm not in critical condition, I'm not dead, so I am extremely lucky. I'm extremely lucky because another mother could have died. I'm extremely lucky because a child could have died. I'm lucky because 10 people could have got shot and it was just me. It was just one person. So there's two different ways to think, and the crazy thing is it's the exact same scenario. So what is this? Our minds, who we are, our philosophy, our mindset, we think about and create stories. We create facts in our life that are not true. We create them. We get to create them. So what I'm going to teach you about is if you're working on your transformation, and specifically for you guys that are entrepreneurs and you guys that are building a business or have goals that you're working on, having that mindset, the lucky one in this scenario, is going to be a massive advantage to you creating success in your life, in your business. And the reason is because when you have that positive mindset, you're happier. When you're happier, you perform at a higher level, you connect with people at a higher level, and you're more productive. If you have the other mindset, you're attracting negative things into your life, and you're not seeing the positive in each of your situations. So if you happen to be this person, the negative Nelly, or the pessimist and not the optimist, I have a simple activity for you guys to do. And in this, if you're already a positive thinker and a positive philosophy mindset person, you can apply this as well to enhance and become better identifying these things and creating more of that positive mindset in your life. So if you have the negative, or if you want to increase your positivity, here's what you do. Every day, at the end of the day, keep a little notebook with you. And this is something Gabby and I started doing. Keep a notebook with you and write down 3 things positive that happened during that day. As you begin to do that, you're going to begin to identify and see more of the positive things that are happening in your life. And when you're focused on them, you begin to attract and see more of those things, and the negative things aren't there. It's not that you don't acknowledge that they're there. It's that they're not front and foremost in your mind, so it's not what you're focused on and not what you're attracting into your life. So I hope that this helps you guys. I love you guys. Top Male Beachbody Coach. Our team is going to the top this year. Like I said, I'm passionate about what we do. I'm excited. And if you are, I want you guys, here's a little simple tip. When I'm recruiting people for my challenges, people to join our team, the Dynasty, I'm not looking for the person with the highest IQ, the person that says they can work longer and harder than anybody else. Yes, those are good traits, but I want the person that has the positive mindset, the person that has the PMA, the positive mental attitude, the person that sees the positive in every good. Because when you do that, if you have a negative mindset and an obstacle comes and a setback comes, which will happen because you're in cells, in a way, when that happens, if you're a negative mindset, you lay on your back helpless in those moments. And if you're positive mindset, you take those obstacles, those setbacks, as a catalyst for change and creativity. And as a result of that, you move your life and the life of those around you forward, the life of your team, the life of your coaches, the life of the people around you forward. That's the only way we built a team of 40,000 coaches, because I have a positive mindset, a positive mental attitude, and I work on that daily. My challenge and invite to you is work on that. Do that activity and think about that analogy every single day, every time something negative could happen in your life, and see how you can flip that around and make it better. Love you guys. Scotty.